You didn't know this wasn't a real $50 bill.
On the next Cops.
Monday at 6:30.
Tonight on Code 3, we go to Fort Worth, Texas, where a battle to the finish line turns to sudden terror. Then we travel to Green Bay, Wisconsin, where divers risk their lives trying to save a teenage girl trapped by rising floodwaters. Death race on a Kansas highway, where a TV news crew tries to outrun a killer tornado.
Catching us. You gotta go, buddy.
Code 3 is brought to you by all 6 delicious flavors of Trident sugarless gum. Good for your teeth. Great taste, too. So when you can't brush, chew Trident.
Who wants Trident?
I do.
I do. I do. Want a whole new reason to chew it?
I do. I do.
I do. Well, the news is Trident actually helps fight cavities when you chew it after meals.
Who knew?
So when you can't brush, chew. I do.
I do.
I definitely do. Good for your teeth, great taste.
Hello, I'm Gil Gerard. When powerboat drivers open throttle on their high-powered engines, there's no margin for error. As they hit speeds in excess of 100 miles per hour, they ride the dangerous line between winning and losing much more than just a race. As we're about to see, when they suddenly cross that line, a rescue team's quick response becomes a racer's only hope. All across America, powerboat races like this one on Illinois' Fox River provide thrills and excitement for spectators and drivers alike. But with any competition that tests the limits of man and machine, the slightest mistake can have disastrous results. Fortunately, this driver survived his accident with only minor injuries. But as the power of these machines increases, so does the danger. At Marine Lake outside Fort Worth, Texas, these supercharged drag boats hit speeds of over 160 miles per hour in an all-out run for the finish line. At these high speeds, only a small portion of the boat remains in contact with the water, making them very sensitive to gusting wind currents. As they skim across the surface, the boats ride a razor's edge. On this summer day, veteran racer Jerry Davis prepares to ride that edge in a brand new, untested boat. His good friend, paramedic Jim Honey, recalls their sense of anticipation.
This is the first time Jerry had put this boat in the water, so we were kind of anxious about it. He wasn't real sure how it was going to run, and I had talked to his wife, Nancy, earlier, and she said, you know, watch Jerry today.
Davis looks good as he leaves the starting line, but then something goes terribly wrong. The impact catapults the boat 50 yards into the crowd. Miraculously, no one on shore is seriously hurt. But in the water, Jerry Davis lies motionless. In a split second, Jim Honey dives in and swims to his friend.
When you see a friend go in the water like that, there's a real deep inhalation and you forget to exhale.
Security, we need you down to the mishap area, please. Security to the mishap area.
Davis's boat flipped so fast that his safety parachute had no time to open. The momentum slammed him into the water at 120 miles per hour. Davis is not breathing. Honay opens the driver's mouth and clears his tongue from the back of his throat. Davis's injuries are critical. Though breathing again, he's in severe pain and can't even speak. Honay discovers signs of possible spinal injury. To protect Davis's spine, the rescue team guides him into a basket-type rescue litter. They winch him out of the water slowly and carefully. They must prevent any movement of the spine. One slip and Davis could be paralyzed.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The driver's vital signs are weak. Jim Honay quickly prepares him for a medevac airlift.
any room to work within the mishap area down there, please.
Now another race begins. The race to meet an arriving helicopter. A race to survival or death.
Any of you drivers down there in the pit area, if you could get down there and help security rope off that area and get this crowd away from there so the emergency people...
This is what paramedics call the golden hour. That vital first 60 minutes after an injury. It's the time when a life can be saved and permanent paralysis prevented. A time when literally every second is precious. A medevac chopper from Fort Worth touches down only moments later.